And that would have been really nice. But unfortunately, no, not this time. Ah, okay. I'm going to tell my people to charge in. No. Okay, let's just run away at an angle because apparently I decided to block in this direction. Hello and welcome back to the Sturgian Viking series, and as you can no doubt tell, we have a little bit of a problem here. I have been successful in making 2 siege towers. I'm hopeful that I will be able to make a battering ram. Think I might be a little too late for this, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in anyway. Oh yes, I'm gonna go in anyway, and we're gonna see what we can do about taking Tubulis Castle back. And you may be thinking, hey, what's the problem with Tubulis Castle? You know, why is this something that you really badly want to take? Well, my answer to that is that there's only a very small amount of units here. They only have a very small contingent. It's basically 110 or so, and in my opinion that is very much worth the time and the effort in taking it, because if we can take this then results in a really nice little launching point, so we never have to go across the bottleneck worrying about a massive army, you know, because obviously if they have some kind of garrison on the other side of that small little bottleneck, because you know the bottleneck I'm talking about, as I oh, no, come on now. Yeah, phew. Okay, yeah, anyway. You know the bottleneck I'm talking about, the connecting land territory between Garantor Castle and Ortisia, and the Azerai territory of Tubulis Castle and Kuyaz. And both of those are connected by a very small piece of land that is pretty much just a bottleneck and is extremely difficult to traverse if you do not have full control of the area. And so my plan is to hopefully take Tubulis Castle and then be able to funnel units into the garrison there. I'm hopeful that the garrison itself has been upgraded through the Manage Castle menu. Obviously, I have never, gained control of it, so I have no idea whether it has any of the upgrades. But if it does, then that's going to be fantastic, because we'll be able to have, I don't know, 300, maybe 400 units in there, and I will personally just ferry units from my other garrisons into that garrison, and then I'll be able to continually take units out of there over and over and over again if I need to for the offensive against the Azerai. That is my initial plan, but obviously that can change. For example, if I am able to take Kuyaz without these 2 armies bearing down on us and attempting to be extremely aggressive towards us as well. And bear in mind, in this particular siege, we do not have a battering ram. No, we were unable to make the battering ram before the other army was in sight. So this is going to be somewhat intriguing, because I've never done a siege without a battering ram. I've usually abandoned my effort in that case, but I do have 2 siege towers, which in my opinion is probably going to be enough for us to make our way in. At least I hope so. Come on guys, let's do this. What? Are you not wanting to come up? Hey, okay, there we go. Okay, some of them are getting a little bit stuck for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but okay. And otherwise, they have the full 111 in the garrison here, ready to attack. And oh, they're falling off. Look at that. What? Are you serious? They're literally Oh, how dare you? Okay, this is bad. They can actually attack my head extremely easily from this perspective. So this is really, really bad, actually. Let me see if I can just hold up my shield a little bit. Oh dear. Yeah, this is actually bad news. Bears. Oh, maybe we can push up. Get up there. Okay, there we are. Okay, he's going to be able to crush through sometime soon. He's destroying my shield pretty easily. Okay, come on, guys. Yeah. Okay, come on. Yeah, let's do some damage. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I am really low, as you can no doubt tell. Yes. HP bar is low. Oh, I'm low in HP. Oh, who would have thought it? Yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can do some more damage here. I really don't want to die in this particular siege. I'd love to be able to see it through to the end, but it is highly unlikely I will be able to, considering there are so many enemies wanting to kill me right now. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, that was perfect. I scared him off. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now wait a minute. Let me see if I can just take a little bit of stock here. Just be a little bit cautious, and now we will make our way inside, and let's see what we can do. I hope I don't get shot out of my line of sight, because if I don't see the opponent, then obviously they're going to have an overwhelming advantage in terms of being able to kill me. Let's get him. Get that guy. Yeah, get him. Get him. Kill that Aserai archer. Yes. 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 Nice. Nice. Okay, a little bit of damage here and there. Never hurt anyone except the enemy. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a nice kill. Nice kill. Okay, come on, kill that guy. Yes. Perfect. And there you go. We have opened up the gates as well. Come on, guys, get in there. No, what? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I was thinking to myself, why did they close the door? Why did you close the door? Okay, well, I think that is indeed a victory for us. How many did we lose, though? Because according to the combat strength meter at the top, we are having some pretty significant casualties. As you can see, look at that. 11 deaths. 58 wounded is really not that bad. 11 deaths is also not too severe. But still, it would have been nice to do this with very few casualties. Maybe I could have even auto-resolved this. I might have been able to auto-resolve this, but I kind of wanted to make sure that we didn't lose too many units in the process. So losing 11 units, I think that's a pretty acceptable loss in this case. Anyway, let's take the loot and see what the situation is when we get outside. Alright, so you can see here that we have Deal's army, and we also have Guzid's army, and they're obviously going to be attempting to be somewhat interloping against us. Hopefully we'll be able to defend if they decide to attack, that is. And it also seems like the vote is not going to go my way either, as you can see here. That is actually really bad. Yeah, I did not want to do this. There's a reason why. Usually, if you are going to give a vassal a fief that is near to enemy territory, it is much more likely for that vassal to defect because they see an opportunity to have a fief within enemy territory very safely nestled wherever it is. And in this case, I am going to support Desporion just literally because I selected myself with 100 influence, and it still was not enough to get me it. It was basically a 20% chance, and I wanted to gain a little bit of relation with Desporion just in case. Now, unfortunately, this means that my plan that I outlined earlier is not going to work. Obviously. Because, well, if I don't have access to the garrison, then I cannot funnel units into it, which is great, because I think I do own Guarantor Castle, so I suppose I could just do that strategy from there, which is probably what I'll end up doing, but still, it would have been much more convenient to do it this way, because let's face it, Tubulis Castle, look at this. It's literally within 10 seconds of Kuyaz, and it's just so much more convenient. Anyway, Vladiv Castle has been taken, apparently. We'll give it to this guy, I suppose. Because everyone else is saying that we should give it to that guy, so who am I to say no to him, I guess? I mean, if everyone else is saying that we should give it to him, then it's on them if he decides to defect. Oh, we're declaring war on the Northern Empire. Okay, so this is actually kind of strange, because as far as I'm aware, we actually already... I think we already made peace with them very recently, or was that the Western Empire? I think that might be the Western Empire. Let me actually just take a quick look. Yes, indeed, it was the Western Empire. As you can see, they're giving us a tribute of 8,300 almost. And you can see here that the total strength for the Aserai is 7,500. Oh, the Khuzait has exactly the same. So it seems like we're doing pretty well against the Aserai for some reason. They had 9,000 combat strength, but all of a sudden, now they only have 7,000. So it might be that they are losing certain things from other places. I'm actually not sure, but let's have a look and see whether we can run some interference here, because otherwise they're going to take Tubulis Castle. Are they? There's only 9 defense. See, now this is exactly the reason why I do not appreciate these vassals taking castles, because they never ever do their job and garrison the thing as quickly as I would in this kind of situation. Because let's face it, I have how many units in my army right now? I've got like what, 350? So if I had 350 in my army like I do now, I'd place 150 or 200 of these high tier units. Obviously the AI doesn't really care about whether they're high tier or not, but generally that's what I'd do. And then it would pretty much be impossible for these guys to take it without sustaining so many casualties, and then I'd be able to go over to Garantor Castle or Ortisia and take out some more units from the garrison there. And they may be low tier, of course, but then I could just swap them around, if you know what I mean. And there's Tubulis Castle has been taken, but I'm actually going to go... Oh. Wait a minute. Let's actually... Wait. Nah, I can't do it. Now, in my opinion, if you're able to sneak in to a particular castle like I've done just here, I should be able to take this instantly, because there were 0 units in the garrison, and it makes no sense whatsoever that I have to build a siege camp to make that happen. It makes no sense whatsoever. And I was preventing the guy from actually getting in there, but now, of course, he has placed 97 units in the garrison, which is still an extremely insignificant amount of defenses. But as I say, I feel like you should be able to have those kinds of options available to you, because isn't that the cool thing about games like Mount and Blade, where you have a number of different options, you have variety in the way that you can approach certain situations. And that's exactly the reason why I was talking about gameplay mechanics in the previous episode about executions and stuff like that. Didn't someone say that? Someone said something like, it's dishonorable no matter what you do, executing people and stuff like that. But that's the thing. If you look at history, that's actually not the case, but I won't get into that. I'm just saying that I was talking only about gameplay mechanics and not actually about real-world situations or anything like that, because, let's face it, you don't want to have only one outcome for executing other people, because, let's face it, if you're up against someone that has slaughtered thousands of innocent villagers, and then you capture that guy, and then he gets sentenced to an execution or whatever, then that's justice, no? Right? No? I mean, it really depends, right? I mean, obviously it's very subjective, but I'm just saying, you know, I wasn't actually talking about those kinds of, what is it now, moral dilemmas or anything like that, but I was very much talking just about gameplay mechanics, and I just thought it would be cool to get some... you know, a little bit of variety here and there. Ah, Miron has finally appeared. Very nice. Yes, Miron, come and help me. Yes, I will indeed assist him if he needs it in Tubulis Castle, which I think he will. I'm going to wait for him to actually build his little siege camp, and then I'll go into his army, and we'll just do an auto-resolve. We'll literally just do an auto-resolve as fast as we possibly can. Take this over again. Ooh, Guzid's army is coming back now. This is actually fantastic. This is a perfect situation to be in, because if he decides to come over here, then we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to join his army. Look at the look at the combat strength. Oh my, that is utter insanity, really. He's going to go for it now, isn't he? No? Come on now. You don't need to build those siege towers. Yeah, there we go. Just send those troops. Send those troops. What? We still ended up losing 152? What? Are you serious right now? Against what? Okay, I am very, very shocked and extremely confused, because I have no idea why that would be the case, because there were only 100 units in there. What kind of units did they have? Oh, they had some heavy cavalry and some Mamluk cavalry. Oh, okay, yeah. So they're Yes, okay, okay. Well, that's understandable then. They had some very high tier units in the garrison, and that was the reason why we sustained so many casualties, but wow. I mean, technically they were outnumbered so significantly that they shouldn't really have been able to do so much damage, considering there was a siege tower and also a battering ram constructed. So it should have been a done deal with very minimal casualties indeed, but apparently not. Okay, so let's see actually what happens here, because I assume, yeah, he's going to try and take this, but there are a number of people here. I'd like to... yes, Miron, come on now. Yes, okay, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Oh, this is exactly what we want. Okay, good. Come on, Miron. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so let's just deal with the vote. Desporion now has 100% of the vote, which I've got to say is just absolutely craziness. Absolute craziness. At least it's a straightforward voting system, right? Anyway, let's go and see what we can do. 941, 719 is the amount that they have, but I think due to the fact that we have a decent amount of units on our side, we should be okay. We should be okay. Now, bear in mind that this is basically the shall we say, cliff's edge of our battles with the Aserai, because basically how it's going to go is it's going to be like, if we can succeed and gain victory in this situation, then we will forever turn the tide of the war against them, because otherwise they're going to continually be running around with... What are they doing here? What are they doing? Did you see that? They literally just targeted my mount. Are you serious right now? I am. This episode is just full of me being shocked at pretty much every single thing. It's like, should I literally... You know what? I'll just make a, Reacts 2 video, because apparently that's, that's all the rage nowadays. But, yeah, I'll just do, Reformist reacts to being shocked about this thing that happened randomly. I am obviously joking, but still, that is quite a funny thing. Don't know why they would have focused my mount. No idea. I have no idea why they would decide to do that, but okay. I mean, I did have my shield up, so maybe it was a strategy, Maybe they were utilizing strategy of some kind, but oh, I actually don't have command of anything but my own units. Oh. Well, yes, that's because I'm not part of the army, isn't it? Yes, if I was actually part of the army officially, then I would have been able to take control of either a particular contingent, or I would have been able to take control of everything, and that would have been really nice. But unfortunately, no, not this time. Okay, I'm going to tell my people to charge in. No. Okay, let's just run away at an angle, because apparently I decided to block in this direction. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, there we go. That's much better. All right. Okay. I've charged everyone in. I should probably not charge my archers, hey? That was probably not the best idea, but I don't even know what we have, because they might be skirmishers. They might be skirmishers or some kind of melee-based archers or something like that, but yeah, I think we should be alright to go in here now and do some damage. Get him! Yes, nice. Okay, take out that guy, and we've got to be really careful about these more heavily armored forces, because they are going to deal massive damage if we let them. Okay, so far we're doing quite nicely. We're swarming the opponent, and it seems to me like the combat strength is very much in our favor. They're respawning. They're getting reinforcements all the time. That's what those little frame rate hitches are, by the way. I worked that out when I was editing. I noticed that every single time the frame rate hitch happened, there was a reinforcement wave appearing on the screen, so that's good to know at least. No doubt the developers will be looking at that and being like, okay, we got to fix that. We got to optimize this and make sure that it doesn't happen any further. But obviously that is a relatively low priority for them at the moment, I would expect, because otherwise the game actually runs pretty well. Just when reinforcement waves come in, not so much. All right, I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I think this is done. I think this is done, but I might be counting my chickens a little bit too early. Oh, no, bad idea. Bad idea on my part. Get him. Yes. Oh, all the damage. Oh, that guy's got a big two-handed. Big two-handed. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, those palace guards. They were the main reason, by the way, that we had so many difficulties in the nearby siege. Those palace guards with their two-handed axes, they're definitely going to be... Oh, I got shot in the head. Did you see that? Oh. Yep, look at that. You can actually see the arrow. You can literally see the arrow. I got shot from a direction that I wouldn't have even been able to block. I got shot from the right side. Yeah, I got shot from the right side. Oh, over here, the reinforcements. Aha, I see. So the reinforcements literally shot me. That was pretty good. That was pretty good of them. That was pretty good, especially the headshot. I mean, really, they went for a headshot? How fancy. They're just trying to show off at this point, aren't they? Oh well. Never mind. Never mind. That is indeed a done deal, in my opinion. We are going to sustain quite a few casualties, and we probably will not be able to continue to skirmish around the area here. Obviously, it really depends on how many units we actually lose to the Grim Reaper, but I think for the most part, each individual vassal is going to lose too many units to be able to continue here. And we lost 25, which is not that bad. Alright, so let's take these prisoners, shall we? Oh yes. Do I literally have the ability to take all of them? No, I only have the ability to take 3. There were 6 vassals total in this army as far as I'm aware. And we got to take half of them, which I suppose is fair. However, I would like to be able to execute all of them if at all possible. So maybe what I can do... let me actually just take a quick look at the... Oh, I can't scroll back? Are you serious? Apparently I can't scroll back, so I'm going to have to actually talk to Miron himself. I don't know whether he has... No, he doesn't. Right, but he does have a bunch of fiefs. This actually might make sense, because he is from a clan... Ooh, yeah, this might actually make sense. Okay, he is from a clan that has a high probability of leaving Sturgia. Should I try and take all his castles? Should I? I don't know whether this is a good idea. Okay, so that actually saves me about what, 300,000 or something like that, which is really not even that much money, but you know what? I guess I am actually just going to take that. All right. Well, I actually wanted to get the prisoners, but unfortunately I have no idea who has them. Unless they escaped? I actually can't tell, as you can see. I can't tell. And they don't seem to have any prisoners? Were there only 3? Maybe it's the other army that has 6. Yeah, that might actually be the case, but I doubt it. I think they must have escaped in some way or another, which is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Oh well. Never mind. Never mind. At least we have now gained those settlements, so we have the opportunity for more bargaining power in the future. And this is what's currently happening here. We're at war against the Khuzait, the Aserai, the Southern Empire. Is that the Southern Empire? Yes. Still a war against the Southern Empire, and the Northern Empire, as you saw, have also declared war. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll continue fighting against the Aserai. If they don't make peace, if they make peace, then obviously that plan will change. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.